Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David Pendleton. I hope you had an awesome Easter Classic tournament. But we're starting a new week, and I'm getting a lot of questions through my Facebook and comments on YouTube. How are my 2 new accounts going that I am currently building? So remember, if you'd like to know more about that, you can check out the playlist section of my channel under New Account Build, and I'm going through how I build new accounts. Why am I building 2 new accounts? Because here's what I want to do. I want to move my 2 current pro accounts to expert so that I can start to create expert content for YouTube. I'm going to move my 2 rookie accounts that I normally play to pro, and then the 2 new accounts that I'm building will become my new rookie accounts to make YouTube tutorials. Now, I don't want to change anything different as far as my club levels go because I get a lot of feedback saying that people appreciate the high level clubs. The extra mile 8, the snipers with the thorn, etc. So I'm waiting quite a bit until I get my baby accounts built up so that I can continue to create the same quality of content that people are enjoying. I do want to take a moment here to give a shout out to the members of the channel. So if you don't know, I do have a membership section that you can pay to join. It's monthly. It's awesome, very, very low cost to get into. But one really cool thing that we do is I take a part of those proceeds that I earn through my memberships and we donate them to help animals. Animals, in my opinion, are one of those things that they depend on humans to help them out. So I go to local shelters and ask what they need. Our first donation, the local place said that they needed some dog food, that a lot of their donations had slowed down during COVID and dog food would help. So we took our first month's membership fees and we donated to the local shelter there. My membership's only been going for 2 months, but we already have 32 members, each one of them listed right here. Awesome group of people. If you become a member to my channel, I'll put you in our Facebook chat. That Facebook chat is for us to have fun. It is only for positivity, period. We show pictures and share pictures of our animals. We talk about our life. We help shot share. We talk about golf class stuff. We talk about non-golf class stuff. It's just a way to connect and make virtual friendships all around the world. That's really cool. And I also have a clan for members only. There's not a lot of people in it as it's a non-competitive clan, but it's a great place to put accounts and build them up, if you wanted to do that as well. So just a couple little things. But here, our members are doing great work. Appreciate each and every one of you. And if you'd like to become a member, check out the description of the video. In the description, you will find a link that will take you to our membership section. And then if you do become a member, just leave me a comment on this video. I'll send you a link to my Facebook so that you can send me a friend request and we'll get you in the group chat if you want, and we'll get you in the clan if you want to. Those things are not necessary. Only about a third or of the people or so are even taking advantage of that, but that's okay. To each their own. I'm just so happy to have each one of you as a member to the channel. All right. Oh, there's the picture of our first donation. We picked up 7 jumbo sizes of kibbles and bits. That's a lot of dog food there. And the lady was very, very happy whenever we dropped that off. All right. Now I've recorded a little bit of the new account build. So here it is. Here's how it's going so far. We're right at 400 games into it. At least I was on Saturday whenever I messed around with this. But 409 games. All right. As you can see the stats there, not too concerned about that, as I should be winning a very high level of my games considering I'm only hanging out in Tour 2. Here's a look at the clubs. Okay. So now we got that extra mile level 4. We've got the Horizon. Let me go back. These are the clubs that I'm using. Got the Backbone, the Runner, the Firefly, Rough Cutter, and Malibu. So as you can see, I've already got the Backbone into level 7. So we are tricking the game's algorithms. I'm only staying in Tour 2 so that I only get Tour 2 and then Tour 3 clubs when we do the golden shot. So by doing this, I'm not unlocking any other clubs that we would get later on in the game. So things like the APOC, things like the Thorn, the Sniper. I am forcing the game to only give me these cards in chest so that I can max out these cards and eventually get to a prism chest, which is going to allow me to really beef up my clubs at a very fast rate. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes patience. But the only money that I've spent on this game was a $5 ball pack so that I could get the 500 gems, and then a few bucks here and there on the golden shots. But that's it. I haven't spent money on it for anything else. You'll take a look at the clubs here. Now, some people, want to know, like, if I upgrade every club when they're upgrade eligible. No, I do not, because a lot of these clubs we're not going to be using later in the game, and I don't want to use any of my coins because as I start to get that extra mile to a 6, 7, it's going to cost a lot of coins to upgrade it. Same thing with the backbone. These core clubs that we're going to be using through Tour 6, they're going to cost a lot of money to upgrade, and you're not going to be earning very many coins at a time when we're playing in Tour 2. So I'm really only dedicating my coins to, the clubs that I'm using right now in Tour 2. And I'm still going to be stuck in Tour 2 for a while because I want to get my extra mile really up there. Okay, this was last week. As you can see here, I've completed all those. And like I said, I haven't spent any money. So I'm not, buying the season pass. The season pass doesn't give us any benefit. I'm getting that question as well. The reason it doesn't give us any benefit is because you can see here at the top, all we really want to do is we want to collect these chests. Now, these chests are crucial, so it's really important that we complete all the challenges weekly and seasonally and daily so that we can gain those season points to open these chests. And I saved these to open all at once, so you can kind of get an idea of what's in here as we go along. All right, so let's do it. We're going to be opening a ton of chests. We're going to be getting a buku amount of cards. There's the Goliath we unlocked. And remember, we get all these chests for free just for completing the daily and the season long contest. Oh, and the weekly ones as well. Now, I've played a few games since. I've opened up a couple chests since this, and we'll go over that here in just a moment once this is over. Really nice. You get 1,900 coins there in Tour 2. That's just like winning basically 10 games. That Firefly is really building fast. As you notice, it's one of the only epic clubs that the game can give us, besides, like the Horizon that we have unlocked. So for these chests that we're going to get epic and rares, we only have certain clubs unlocked. So that's going to force the game to give us the probability on our side. I'm not using any of these T's or any of these explosions yet until we get to Tour 6, which is, again, a while away. You see these red chests. These red chests aren't very good. They have less gems and they have less coins than that black chest does. Viper really getting beefed up, 25 Viper cards. Rocket halfway to level 8 there. Here's another black chest. So these black chests are good, getting 1,900 coins. That's really nice. Look at that, 32 gems. This is going to allow us to speed open chests. There's a couple more Horizon cards. We got that Rough Cutter. The Desert Storm. Look at the Viper. Really getting close to a level 8 here. Another black chest. These are good coins here. 33 gems, that's huge. More Firefly. Malibu up to a level 2. I believe now it's a level 3. Getting plenty of Marlins, not that I'll ever use them. Here's red chest again, much lower coins, much lower gems than that black chest has. Okay. So that puts us there. So we can probably get to one more chest before the season ends, right? This is just me upgrading the clubs, no big deal. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go into a live view of where we're at now. So remember, that was pre-recorded a couple days ago. So I've since then picked up this little calculator looking thing right here. Okay, this handheld game. So this week we will get to this one. So that'll be 67 more cards that we're able to get to. And, I don't think we're going to get to that one because the challenges here, we have, we'll get that one today. Use a rare club, 120, 240, 270. Yeah, we're going to get one more chest, but that's okay because the new season starts next week. And so we're going to be just pounding away to try to get that thing built up. So here we are. I've only played 10 games since that recorded video. As you can see, I was at 409. Now we're at 419 games played. And let's take a look at the current club levels. So the Extra Mile 5, the Horizon, the Backbone. Now today I played the Golden Shot, okay? I played the Golden Shot and I unlocked the Kingfisher with quite a few clubs. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that one there. But we're definitely going to be using the Kingfisher in this low levels because if we take a look at the other short irons that we have, the Apache, I'm not even messing around with that because we're not going to use it. But, we take a look at the Runner versus the Kingfisher. The accuracy is a huge bonus here. We don't ever really use top spin with this club. Not now because we're not doing any rough bumps. The backspin is great. I'm a big backspin player. The curl, again, doesn't matter at these low-level tours, and the ball guideline is better. The Kingfisher is an absolute no-brainer when it comes to that. I'm still using the Horizon over any wood club. As you can see, we did unlock the Big Dog. Again, I got a lot of big dog cards in the Golden Shot, but it's not a club that I'm using at this point of the game. Firefly is looking really nice. Firefly is a great club early on, as we don't need a lot of power. But that ball guideline is awesome at a 3.8. And then everything else is pretty much just a moot point. I don't care about the rough iron, and then the Malibu is a club that I even use currently, like even in Tours 10 and in the pro tournaments that I do. We've made a mistake if we're using our sand wedge. Basically, that's kind of how I look at it, right? Here's the balls that we have. These are the balls that I bought at the very beginning when I built this account. $5. Not that I'm ever going to use that ball in tour play. Maybe one day down the road in a tournament. But I really just did it to get a shot in the arm to get 500 gems. As you can see here, 26 Berserkers, 31 Kingmakers. The Titans are really low. I would like to get some of those because I'll need those when I start to make YouTube content. But everything else is looking pretty good, to be honest, okay? Now, let's go ahead and just hop into some games. We'll play a few games here. We'll have some laughs. We'll have some fun with it. And we're going to go ahead and speed open chest as we go. If you have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and put it in comments. So, we're just hanging out in Tour 2. We're just trying to just build up clubs. So if this is your first time watching my new account build, the way the game works is the game has a set of rules. And in those rules are when you're playing like a particular tour, and for me, Tour 2, you're only going to be able to unlock certain clubs, okay? So, for example, I could play 1,000 games in Tour 2, and I'm never going to unlock the Sniper Club. Now, the Sniper Club, in my opinion, is one of the best wood clubs in the game, but you can't get that club until you've played Tour 6. It will then start to show up in Tour 6 chest very commonly. So the nice part about what I'm doing here when I'm building a new account is since I won't get these clubs like the Thorn and the Apocalypse, the Cataclysm, the Sniper, and the list goes on, whenever I open up a chest, so let's say that a chest includes 20 club cards. The more clubs you have unlocked, then the more combinations of club cards the game can give you. And that is not an advantage for you. It's an advantage to the game because we want to put that in our favor. So if I have a chest that has 20 club cards, and let's say for example purposes, I've only unlocked one club. The only club that I have unlocked is my Backbone. Then the game would have to give me all 20 cards as a Backbone. Like, does that make sense? Let's say I have 2 clubs unlocked. Let's say I have the Backbone and the Viper unlocked, and I open up the same chest that has 20 cards. Well, then the game could give me no backbone, and they could give me all 20 Viper, or they could give me 15 backbone, 5 Viper, whatever the case may be. So the less clubs that you have unlocked, the more of those clubs you're going to get on the cards. And the reason that's important on a new account build is because if you have extreme patience like I do, you can use that to your advantage. And you could possibly, after a few months of playing, get yourself to the Prism chest. That way, when we do decide to go to Tour 6 and we move up the rankings, we can then build those clubs faster because we're going to trade in all the clubs that we'll never use towards things like the sniper. So, we'll force the game to give us 300 sniper cards in one trade-in. Like, that would be really awesome to do, and that's going to make us go very fast. And this is easier to do now because of the new season reward system. Those free chests that you get in the season reward system, they have a lot of cards in them. So again, if you don't have that many clubs unlocked in the game, those chests that you open are going to feed you the same type of club cards nonstop. And for me, I don't care what they are. I'll take whatever the game gives me. So whether it's the Rocket, whether it's the Viper, it really doesn't matter because my ultimate goal is to get myself to the Prism chest. It's going to take a long time. But the thing is, I've been playing this game for a long time, so it really doesn't matter to me. It's just something I'm doing on the side. I don't really sit here and grind this account. I only play the game on my iPad, but something like Tour 2, I could literally just fire it up on my iPhone, and I shouldn't say this, but as I'm driving, I can knock out a couple games. Because as long as I hit perfect, I'm really not going to lose that often. The only games that I really lose is one shootout hole on Tour number 2. It's the one where it has a big hill that goes from right to left, and the ball kind of funnels to the hole. But you can see here, like on this one, our opponent just drove the rough. So he's going to lose. Unless I end up in the sand here. But the thing about this par 5 is on a low level, when you're playing new players to the game like this, if you get in the rough on this par 5, there's no way you can get to the green in 2. So here all I have to do is hit perfect. And I'm on the green. I'll be putting in for the win. And you can see these games go by very, very fast. Now, you're noticing that I'm rematching the same opponent. I don't rematch anybody when I'm doing this unless they ask to. Okay, if they ask to, then I will. But, there is a part of me that knows that I'm playing brand new people to the game. And I'm going to be taking 200 other coins just because my skill and I'm very familiar with the game. Nothing against the players that I'm playing, but it's just one of those things that I'm just going to keep trying to play new people so I don't sit here and deplete somebody's account unless they want to rematch. But this is definitely the best way, in my opinion, to build a new account. You may have a better way. I don't know. But for me, this is what I do. And this is what I was saying. When an opponent drives a rough on a par 5 like this, unless they make a very long chip in, this game is over. Oh, this is the clan that I was talking about, that I have for our members. Not a whole lot of people in there at the moment, but, it'll build. I hope that you like my content. I hope that you become a member. I hope that you see we're doing it for a good cause as well, which is awesome. So now we're going to have an opponent do this to us. So now we have to sit here and wait the entire time. To me, this is pretty frustrating. This is one of the more frustrating parts about the game. I wish an opponent would just forfeit, instead of making us go through this. But hey, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We'll just sit here and wait. I would love to know if you're following along with me on this series build. How are you doing? Leave me some comments. Let me know how it's going. I'm probably talking to myself because if somebody's actually watching this video, I highly doubt there's anybody who's not fast-forwarding through this spot. But if you did fast-forward, then Leave me a laughing emoji or something. Let's see how many people are still paying attention while our opponent does the rage quit on us. All right. The hardest part about doing this is actually these rewards here, where we need to go to a shootout one, because I don't go to a lot of shootouts, and then you got to win the shootout. So 20 games into a shootout, sometimes what I have to do is I purposely just have to miss putts and go to a shootout. That's what I had to do last week, because I also had last week in my weekly rewards win 20 shootouts. I mean, I wasn't going to shootouts, so, you know, what can you do besides make yourself go to a shootout? Sometimes it's easier to go to Tour 1. So if you get that season rewards one, I would go to Tour 1 and play that one, because, you know, for me, I hate losing. And sometimes you get to that one hill shot, and it becomes a matter of just who rolls closer to the pin. But on Tour 1, you know, the shootouts are at least a skill shot, and then you're kind of probably going to win it every time, especially if you're sitting there playing with the backbone. Okay. This is another one here to where if an opponent drives the rough or the sand, it's almost game over. And this is the reason why I use the horizon, because the horizon here allows us to get to the green in 2 shots. Most of the time, I should say. Most of the time we get there in 2. But every once in a while, we'll run into an opponent doing the same thing as me, and they'll have like 1,000 games played. And then they give me a run for my money. It's been fun when those happen, because we just kind of both do the laughing emoji, because we know what each other's doing. So we'll see if we can get to the green in 2. Most times we can, you know, unless we hit a great shot. But the nice part about the horizon is all this top spin here. And we will have to go into quite a bit of OP and some curl. I think we'll be okay with that great shot. Yep. So this will be an easy putt, and then, you know, 9 times out of 10, the opponent's not going to have the club level to match you. So, you know, you just pick up these wins really fast. All right, so, yep, opponent in the rough. We'll be putting in, you know, let's hope for no rage quit here. We'll just keep this thing rolling along. So we've opened up 2 chests so far. You know, we didn't really get anything. We're looking for the gold chest, though, because the gold chest has our highest probability of the extra mile cards. And typically when you get that Tour 2 gold chest, if it has extra mile cards in it, it's typically like, you know, you get like 5 to 7 at a time, which is really nice. Really nice. Okay, so he does want to play again. That's kind of why I left 2 spots open, just in case. It's a really short par 4. When we have better clubs, like when we have a thorn, we would play this drive to the right-hand side, but for now we're always going to play on the left-hand side. See, he's got an extra mile 3 now. That's not bad. Most players down here don't have that. He's only played 196 games, so... we bumped our winning percentage up from 89 to 90. Well, if he doesn't shoot here, then this will be another quick victory. I don't really understand. I really don't understand why he did that. That's not happened to me in a very long time. This is a good thing I moved it over just a hair more to the right-hand side before I shot, as I did hit the great left. I was actually thinking about that as I set that shot up. Normally when I hit great on drive, just great left for some reason. Okay, so we'll take this shot here. Oh boy. Could have ended it with the perfect ball. Now we'll have to wait one more shot here. And if you're a player who's used to playing high tours and, higher tournament levels, when you go to build these new accounts, you're going to be really surprised on how slow the needle is. I think we will get a gold chest this time. Now, you typically get one gold chest out of every 4 victories. And it's been 2 or 3 victories in a row here since I've had a gold chest. So I would bet that we get a gold chest this time. And we will go in there and immediately open it and see what we have. If it's a gold chest, I'm not going to rematch anyway, so I don't have any chest slots open. There it is, gold chest. Okay. So like I said, we will open it. Oh, there it is. That's what I was saying, okay? 5 extra mile cards. Like I said, when you get them in the gold chest, you get them in bunches. Very nice. We'll open this one as well. Get us a couple more slots. That's good. Take those backbones. I don't care about that. We'll open this one as well. $12 more backbone. So you see that was 25 backbone in the past 2 chests. Very nice. And we still haven't gone to a shootout. But the thing is when I speed open chest, I don't want to go down to Tour 1 because I don't want that chest. And I don't accidentally want to put a Tour 1 chest in one of my chest slots. So if you have any chest slots open, make sure you play Tour 2. And then if you need to drop down to Tour 1 to get one of those weekly or daily challenges out of the way, make sure you fill up all of your chest slots with Tour 2 chests first so that when you win, you're not earning any chests that you don't need. And you don't want to waste time or gems opening up a T1 chest. Same hole, same drive. This time we hit perfect. Puts us in a layup position. Now you see, as I'm sitting here talking to you, I have 2 accounts that I'm doing this on. I'm actually playing my other account at the same time. Because like I said, it's not difficult to do because it's Tour 2, so it's really just hit perfect and you win at this point. But whenever I used to run my own clan and we were going for a C100 run, I actually borrowed somebody's iPads and I was playing 3 iPads between Tour 8 and Tour 10 at the same time. That was hectic, but it was fun. It was crazy. My head was hurting after I was done. But, you talk about adjusting shots, elevation, shootouts. When you got 3 games going at that level, it was bonkers. I don't really use rings or anything on these low on Tour 2. I mean, I could, I guess, for accuracy purposes, but just kind of point and shoot. Get in the hole, baby. There it is. No rings needed. That's a joke. It's only 2 mile per hour winds, so don't really need it. I'm just having fun. I don't know if they can get to the green there where they're at. So, we'll be picking up another win here. Puts us in for lucky 21 game winning streak. Now, some people have asked me what my highest winning streak ever is. Like on this account, I think I hit 50-something games and then it came to an end. My highest ever is, it's like 170-something. I think it was like 171. And keep in mind, I was doing the exact same thing. My best winning streak on a higher tour, Tour 8, at one point, I had 39 games in a row. And that's my best ever on a tour like that. Just a couple times on Tour 10, I've had 12 to 15 game winning streaks. That gets more challenging at that level. You can make some mistakes driving the water and rough and stuff like that. So a little bit more difficult. Obviously, it's much easier to pop off big winning streaks in this time. Or this tour level, I should say. And yes, I do not play tournaments. I do not play tournaments when I'm building accounts. So, the thing is, I don't want to unlock, all those extra clubs. And I'm afraid that if I play a tournament, I'll unlock more clubs than what I want. And then also, with the new tier system, I don't want to go up tiers too quickly either. Because I do know that obviously if I were to enter a tournament right now, I'd probably win it with an extra mile 5 and a backbone 7, and a Viper 7 or 8, whatever it is. I don't want to win a tournament and then be promoted to the next tier level because I won't be able to keep up with people that are going to have snipers and things of that nature. So I will not be entering Kratos or Clash DP into a tournament until I am ready to make those my YouTube tournament videos. Or tournament accounts, I should say. This one we can have a little fun with it with an E-Mile 5. Now we're going to get headwind, so we're just going to play it straight up. Not going to use any spin. And this is, I guess the biggest thing I would say, too, as far as the time perspective goes, just keep in mind that if you're doing this or if you're thinking about doing it, I really don't spend any time on these accounts, except now making this video, that would cost me, real time, right? Like, I literally play these accounts in the car because it just takes seconds to play a Tour 2 game. Once your clubs get to a certain level, man, honestly, play in the car. Don't do that while you're driving, though. Only as a passenger. I feel like I have to say that for disclaimer. So, yeah, I never play this game when I drive to work at all. Only as a passenger do I play. Right? Okay, so I should say that. But I'm not even kidding. Sometimes I play it in the shower. Like, I just try to do it. Oh, it was close. I try to do it so that I don't spend too much time. You know, I do it when I have other things going on, I guess I should say. You know, like, for example, this past weekend, my daughter had a volleyball tournament that was about an hour and a half away from the home, so it wasn't far enough to get a hotel room. But, you know, my wife drove, so I was able to play both accounts, you know, for an hour and a half drive there, hour and a half drive back. So that was nice. Put in quite a good grinding session there. And I don't grind my main accounts anymore. Like, I'm not in competitive clans because I don't have the time. But, you know, so that allows me to kind of take some of that time and focus on building these two accounts up. Ooh, we're going to a shootout. I just noticed that. Okay. So we need to win a shootout by less than 5 yards, and we just need to win a shootout, period. So 2.9 mile per hour wind. Now, it's been a long time since I've... So, like, what would that be with a backbone 7? Probably 2 rings. I do use the rings on the shootout. I just don't have the app open. But I think almost 3 miles an hour is 2 rings. You guys think that's too much spin? Yeah, we'll see. Just gonna move it 2 rings, see what happens. 1, 2, okay. Well, it's not good when you hit great, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that'd probably been in the hole with the perfect ball. Spin was good then. Hopefully we can chip away at the season rewards here, or the weekly thing, and then pick up the win within 5 yards. See, this person's winning 83% of their games, so I have a feeling that maybe they're building a new account as well, or maybe they're familiar with the game in some aspect already. Ooh, they got the perfect ball. All right, so we will pick up the win there. We will pick up those 30 season points, which is nice. And then we're going to pick up another win there in that next column, which is the 1 out of 20. Yep, it would be 2 out of 20 now for that one. And we'll take that. Doesn't want to play again. We'll go in here. We're going to collect this. Yes, sir. Next challenge in 3 hours. So these are really the ones that we want to get to right here, because once we get these, then we're going to be opening that guy. Get us a bunch more club cards. Let's go ahead and open that up. All right, Scott's up with the Caddyshack Goons. All right, 66%. Got the Rocket out. Uh-oh, that great ball there. The Rocket might be okay, but if he ends up in the sand, then oh, he's fine. That's the one nice part about the Rocket. Very forgiving on the great shots. Kratos. For all of you that don't know, I love God of War, one of my favorite video games to play. My wife and I are currently playing God of War 4. Ton of fun. Named this account after the main character of that video game. Okay, so if Scott can get to the green, oh, that's not going to happen. Not the Viper 1, unfortunately. That should get us there. So we got the gold chest and one silver. I don't think we'll get another gold one yet. Hopefully we get a platinum chest. That would be nice. Platinum chest, you get one platinum chest out of every 100 wins, 1% rate. But one subscriber told me during a live play that your 10th win of the game. So if you start an account and you get your 10th win, he said to make sure you play tour number 2 on your 10th win, because the 10th win is always a platinum chest. I did not know that, but that was really cool when he told me that, and it did work. Hey, gold chest. There it is. Wants to play again, so we'll play it again since I have a chest slot open. And then we'll go in there, we'll open that gold chest. Very short par 4. We'll probably go to a shootout, which would be good, because then we need to win it so that we can get our 3rd shootout win. And then when we get to an extra mile 6, we'll actually be able to go from fairway to fairway. We still can sometimes in direct tailwind on this one, but it takes a full overpower, full right curl shot with an E-mile 5, and then a lucky rollout. I just do it for fun because at this point, like, it doesn't matter if I drive the rough, because I'll still be able to get to the green in 2. We will not rematch after this because we don't have any chest slots available. I'm going too heavy with the backspin on this Kingfisher. It does appear that the ball dies with this club, which I like. I'm a big backspin player. That's why I like to play the game. The Grim Reaper. I don't even know if I have the Grim Reaper unlocked. I have to have it unlocked. I'm positive. It's got to be. Uh-oh, perfect ball. Uh-oh. Oh, looks good. Oh, no. I thought he was going to hand this a loss. Still might, though. Still might in the shootout. Okay. Let's see what we get. Let's see if we have our app open here. Yeah, it's there. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that if I lose, it's going to be on this one. Ugh. I don't want to lose, man, just because I want to get that weekly one done. 20 shootouts is a lot to go to. when you win almost all of them in regulation. Ooh, great ball to the left, though. That might be bad on this hole. She's going to be close. 1.8. Come on, just beat a 1.8. That looks good. Okay. All right. Okay, remember, we're not going to rematch because we just want to go in there and open up that gold chest and free up a couple more slots. We're almost out of gems, but that's okay. We'll get them back. Next up, look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about, those gold chests. 4 more extra mile cards. The Rocket's going to be level 8. Getting that closer to the prism chest. More backbone. All right, another short par 4 here. You know, we could probably play it to the right-hand side now with that Kingfisher, actually. 75% winning percentage. Using the Quasar there in T2. Probably not the right wind to do it in, but let's just see what happens here. We don't want a great left, that's for darn sure. I overthought it. We'll go for a great right. Probably end up in the rough. The thing is, if we drive to the right-hand side and we hit the fairway, it's a really easy chip in there to the hole. So this would be nice. We'll be heading to another shootout. And then I think we're going to get, we'll get another gold chest to open during this little session here. And then maybe next weekend. No, not next weekend. The weekend after next weekend. Maybe I'll do some live play and save up all the rewards and do it all in one little stream there. Yeah, this is not a good shot here. We're going to just take this rough cutter. No, where's the ball? I hate when it does that. And kind of go this way with it. All right. we do get to go to another shootout at least. Unless I miss this putt. Definitely been known to do that before. Like when it cost me a gold banner live. That was awesome. I about had a meltdown. Oh, here we go again. The same hole that we just played. Uh-oh. That's not that good. Oh, we picked up another win. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So that's good. We're slowly chipping away at that weekly rewards. What happened there? Okay. Whew. At least I didn't lose the win streak. All right. See here, we got somebody has 84, almost 8,500 games played. Holy cow, that's a lot. Try to lay off that backspin a little bit. I cannot hit a perfect ball. Probably for the best, though, as I do need to go to shootouts. You know, if I were to keep winning these games in regulation, then I wouldn't be able to go for that weekly reward. So If I'm going to hit, great. At least I'm doing it here on these baby accounts and not in a tournament. But Michael might be able to do something in the shootout, considering he's got, geez, that's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. All right, here we go. Oh, they keep giving us this hole. Perfect ball. Oh, not even close here. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, 1.38. Come on. Now he's using left curl and overpower. Left curl and OP here. Perfect ball. This looks good. Oh, it's going to be close, right? Okay. We hang on to win another one. I feel like I'm getting lucky on these 1.3s here. So we've picked up 5 wins now towards the weekly competition. We'll see if Michael wants to go again. I'll leave it up to them. Okay. We'll open this one. So we have enough gems to do one more. There's an extra mile, baby. We have enough gems to do one more gold and one more silver. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play 2 more games. I'm going to play my final 2 games with you. If you hung out for this stream, that's awesome. You know, I don't expect many people to watch this, but, you know, I do put it out there because I get a lot of questions and comments asking how these are going. Can I show some more content? You know, what do the clubs look like? You know, how's the challenges going? So here it is. I wish I'd done. I can show you my golden shots too, if you want. I recorded those. I tell you what, I'll leave it up to you all. If you want to see the golden shots, I can put a golden shot video together tomorrow. I'll wait to get some feedback on that. And I'm always hesitant to do that because I use Tommy's guides and I don't want to put too much out there. That's not mine, but I always give credit where credit is due. I don't have all the answers to the game. That's for darn sure. I just try to do my best, have fun, make friends, and give people help along the way. Okay, I think our opponent here knows what they're doing. Seemed like a good shot for a new player. Yeah, there we go. 88%, but only 17 games. But if they spent a couple bucks on the game, if they spent some money, you can have some really decent clubs, believe it or not, in 20 games played. I think one of us is going to make this shot. I'm going to call it, one of us is knocking this ball into the pin. Let's see, he's got the Apache 3 already. Not that that's a good club, but I'm just thinking, 18 games played. I think you have to play 3 or 4 against the computer, right? Against Matt and that other person's name. And you get the wooden chest, a couple wooden chests before they even give you a real silver chest or a gold chest. So this person's got to a level 3 already. Okay, well, for my prediction to come true, then I have to make it because he didn't. He came close, though. He hopped over the hole. Maybe I can hit a perfect ball. Yep. Hey! Sometimes predictions come true. And we put it in there. Now, come on, gold chest. We're about to do right. Either this one or the next one should be a gold chest. Silver chest wants to play again. We'll go again. No problem. All right, so if one of us hits the rough, we're going to be in trouble. So we can't hit the rough here, okay? We have got to land on the fairway always. Nice part is you don't ever need to push your drive here. Max backspin, just land on the fairway. That we will. From here, we can always get to the green in 2. With our club level, of course. Now, only the extra mile 1. I didn't notice that last time. Now, using topspin, okay? He's using topspin. You got to be careful on that. Topspin, overpower, and left curl. He can't afford to hit a great left. He did hit a great left. Ooh, gonna roll out. All right. Close. Perfect ball. That's good. Should easily be on the green then. Yep, he's going to come roll in too. So we'll be heading to a shootout again. Now, if we win this one, that'll be 6 games won in the shootout towards the weekly challenge. So we'll get that one almost a third of the way done. If we can win, I think we'll get a gold chest too. And then that will be it. If we get a gold chest, we'll have 0 gems. And, please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already done so. Thumbs up is awesome. That likes the video and it helps out YouTube creators like myself. Please become a subscriber if you're not a subscriber. And if you like this, and you want to see more content faster, you can always donate to my PayPal. I'll use every dime that comes through on donations to get some gems, and we continue to just build. I can even try to go on live and use those gems to just go in and upgrade these clubs as fast as possible. The faster I can get them upgraded, the faster I can start to make that content. It's going to take a while no matter what, but I'll get there. I think, with the backbone at this level, I think we play about half a ring or so for every 1 mile per hour wind. It's a good shot. That's a great shot. All right. Very nice. We're going to be picking up the loss here. So some people ask, how do you lose a game when you have clubs like this? It's because of that right there. An opponent just puts one on you. Very nice. At least I hit a perfect ball, try to do as good as I can, but... Oh! No. Wow. What do you know? Sometimes you get lucky, We bounced into the hole. Holy cow. We got the gold chest. I think we're going to end it there. He's done. He can't be happy about that one. 56. Oh, we can open this one. Yep. And we can open this one. And we can start that one. Well, I might as well just go ahead and get these last two filled. So 2 more games. Uh-oh, here we go. We got somebody good. We got somebody who's paying for the season rewards, which we hardly ever see at this level. This must be somebody building another account. Oh my, we are in for a challenge. 8,000 games, 86% winning. They'll probably be able to drive the green on us. Playdemic is looking to give me a loss. I'm just kidding. That's not how the game goes. But holy cow, we got an opponent on our hands here. Oh, the extra mile 8. Oh, yeah. They're going to go for a slice, I bet, to go to green. I'm not sure why they did that. I'm not quite sure why they did that. I'm going to go ahead and pull rings here because I need to be accurate against this person. 2-4, I'm going to say is probably around, it's probably around 1 point, a little bit over 1. I'll just pull it 1-3. I'm sure it's somewhere in that range. that's close. Okay. Maxed out rough iron. Perfect ball out of the rough. All right, we're going to be heading to a shootout here. Again, let's go ahead and get this ready for the shootout here. Uh-oh, it's not working. Oh, it's frozen. That's not good. Oh, what is up with my notebook app? You can't be serious. Oh, well. You know what? Just like last time, we'll wing it. We got lucky with the hole-in-one, right? At least we got us a perfect ball again. We'll see where this one goes. Oh, that's not going to be close. It's going to be a couple yards away. 1.5. Feel like we're going to end it here on a 28 gamer. I feel like this is where this one comes to an end. It's a significantly underpowered shot here. And a great right. Yeah, we're going to win. Wow. Very surprised we picked up a win here, but we'll take it. Interesting play for somebody who's such a high winning percentage on so many games. All right, we'll go ahead and end it there. That was a lot of fun. Hey, if you stuck with me more, that's awesome. Again, please become a subscriber if you're not one. Please hit the thumbs up button and like the video. Again, if you'd like to support the channel, you can become a member. That would be sweet. That's in the video description. Or if you'd like to make a donation, if you like the work that I do, you know, you can treat me like you would your favorite waiter, waitress, or bartender, and you can give me a tip to my PayPal. That would be awesome as well. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome day, and good luck.